Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of Dark Season 1. The mystery thickens, man. Jonas has stumbled upon, with the help of this mysterious stranger, a hatch, a doorway within the caverns that has led him directly to 1986. He came face to face with his younger mother, learning in this moment that everything that was in that letter is now true. You know, the past and the present and the future have all kind of been written. So what happens next? I don't see this being a series where the past can be changed. I just really want to know what's happening. There was a third tunnel that he came to at this causeway that we don't know where or when that leads. We know the one where he came from, he went right and that took him to 86. So where does that left turn go? Lots of questions. Again, like we talked about, there's probably 3 timelines. I just don't know when the other one is. We still didn't really get any follow-up on Noah last episode at all. Hannah's chicanery is all kind of coming out now as well. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. And then there's that moment, like when Jonas went through the gate, there's this like log that Peter and Trant have of times when something like this happens and occurs. What is going on, man? Let's hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It will be in watch-along format, so we'll need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to reaction the entire episode. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so you are going to support the channel. But guys, I hope you enjoy this reaction. If you do, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping us out. With that all said, let's dive into episode 7, Crossroads. Here we go. This kid does not look like he's from 86 or 2019.
Ich erinnere mich an alles.
Was that Helge? Why do you do this to me? I can't believe Hannah did that, man. That's so messed up. Oh. Got himself a little hideout for right now.
Der Junge, den wir gefunden haben im Wald. Wie lange ist er schon tot?
Das steht doch alles in meinem Bericht. Als ihr ihn gefunden habt, 10 Stunden plus minus.
Ist es möglich?
Only 10 hours. Wow.
Also dann müsste es Spuren im Gewebe geben, das hätte ich ja gesehen. Von welchem Zeitraum der Konservierung sprechen wir denn?
33 years. Getting some deja vu here. Ah.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
9. November.
Aber welches Jahr denn?
86.
Michael Kahnwald.
Kenn ich nicht.
Ines Kahnwalds Sohn?
Die Krankenschwester? Die hat keine Kinder.
Wo ich ihn finden kann.
Im Krankenhaus vielleicht.
Interesting.
Du hast noch 3 Monate Zeit bis zu deiner Pensionierung. Dann kannst du machen, was du willst. Und so lange machst du, was ich will.
Oh, wow. I love these bouncings, dude.
Ich weiß, dass das hier kein Erdbebengebiet ist. Trotzdem hat er vibriert.
Untersuchungsbefehl für das AKW, wir haben ihn.
Ich muss los.
They finally got it! Yeah! Let's go! Tear that place down! Apart. Through it. Don't. Find what you need!
Hast du an dem Tag irgendwo den Bruder gesehen? Den älteren Nielsen-Jungen, Ulrich. bis übermorgen.
God, I'm so like... I need to know about Helge, man. Because he seems... I mean, unless that was a mislead in the beginning of this episode, he would have been present through a large swath of this. This is insane, man. Was that sped up?
Ich hab was mit dem Arm. Ich bin gerade auf dem Weg zum Krankenhaus.
Steig ein. Ich fahr dich.
Dude, don't get yourself arrested back here. That would suck.
Jetzt.
Im Pflegeheim. Ulrich. Er ist 75 Jahre alt, dement. Und an dem Abend, als Mikkel verschwunden ist, da war Helge bei mir.
Maybe that, what if that was by design?
Verrennst dich da in etwas?
Vielleicht. Vielleicht auch nicht.
He's involved though, somehow, if not preventatively or directly. Knows something. He knows a lot of things. He knows about Noah. He knows when these things are occurring, even when he's away from any resources of such. Like in a nursing home, he still knows when certain things are about to transpire, which means he had to have lived through them and seen them. Otherwise, he would need that document as well, you'd think.
Was ist denn das da?
Oh!
Das sind Kopfhörer.
Das sind doch keine Kopfhörer.
Die steckt man sich so in die Ohren.
Dinge gibt. Das ist eine Abkürzung.
This forest road, man. Someone's been through here. That's the other cave entrance.
Unter euch Teenagern ist da gerade Satanismus.
Originally, wasn't this where all those barrels were? Because this is where we saw Claudia shuffle down.
Ich suche Ines Kahnwald.
Seid ihr verwandt?
Ja, kann man so sagen.
Vielleicht ist sie ja noch hinten. Ansonsten, wenn ich sie sehe, sag ich ihr Bescheid.
Nein, schon in Ordnung. Machen Sie sich keine Umstände.
It's been welded shut. Let's bust that baddie open.
Nur ein paar Fragen stellen. Ich kenne Sie. Was? Was haben Sie gerade gesagt?
It was him, I know you.
Warum waren Sie vorgeladen? Ich kann das ändern.
I can change it. I can change the past. I need help. And the future. What?
Guck mal, ich hab doch noch einen gefunden.
Wie wenig wir doch von der Welt verstehen.
Oh!
Doch, das ist total verrückt.
Und wenn es es nicht ist.
Und Mikkel hängt hier rum und wird irgendwann zu meinem Vater?
Auch wenn du es jetzt nicht glauben willst, das da ist dein Vater.
Oh, if he changes, he can't do anything too. He can't change this either, otherwise he'll be unbirthed. He has to allow this to play out right now.
Dass Ulrich mein Großvater ist und
Yeah. Oh.
Dein Vater lernt deine Mutter nicht kennen. Sie verlieben sich nicht. Sie heiraten nicht. Und du bist nicht geboren. Deine Rolle in all dem hier ist viel größer, als du denkst. Aber jede Entscheidung für etwas.
Oh, that's so true. I like that line.
Wofür wirst du dich entscheiden?
Okay, so he's not Jonas. They don't have the same color eyes. Could chalk that up to a casting issue, but I don't think they'd be that
Was soll das?
issue. Like, I finally got a good look at his eyes, so that's not Jonas. So while editing this, I did go back and rewatch this scene, and getting a closer look in on the stranger's eyes, there is some blue around it. He's got some like brown speckling. In the moment, it definitely looks like it was predominantly brown, but I got a second closer look at it, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it could still be, again, like casting decisions between actors and stuff like that. Maybe they were trying to get close enough, because while Jonas does have a little speckling in his eyes are like predominantly like a tealish blue. So like, I'm wondering, are they the same or no? God, because I was so like keen on that, and I'm still like, his actions still kind of speak that to me, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
Ich hätte dich gleich am ersten Tag abziehen sollen.
Helge hat gesagt, kann alles ändern. Die Vergangenheit, die Zukunft. Was bedeutet das? Warum hat das gesagt?
Helge ist dement.
Yep, it's just what the stranger was saying. Like, even if you talk about all this stuff to people, they're gonna think you're crazy.
Wir beide haben das gewollt. Er hat mich nicht gezwungen.
Und dein Gesicht? Was ist damit passiert?
Da bin ich hingefallen. Das hat nichts damit zu tun.
Maybe something at her home was the reason for her face.
Was weißt du?
Hannah und du.
Hat sie dir das gesagt?
Ist das jetzt wichtig? Irgendwie habe ich es die ganze Zeit gewusst. Hab's nur nicht sehen wollen.
Ich kann das erklären.
Bitte nicht, Ulrich.
There's not really anything to explain.
Deine Mutter hat vorhin angerufen. Unser Sohn ist verschwunden und sie redet die ganze Zeit nur über Mats. Und ich dachte immer, die Arschlöcher kommen aus meiner Familie.
Yeah, that was it then. It was her. Someone in her family gave her those bruises. Probably found out about what happened to her and then took it out on her. Where's all this going, man?
Seit 33 Jahren stelle ich mir vor, dass lebt. Du darfst niemals aufhören zu hoffen. Da draußen ist genauso viel Licht wie Dunkelheit.
He had already been missing for days or a week, I think, whenever Mikkel appeared. So he had to have been tested upon, killed, and then dumped in the future so there'd be less chance to identify the body.
Mit einem Mann gestritten, ich weiß nicht über was. Aber ich fand es eigenartig, dass sich ein Pfarrer so streitet. Und heute früh
Noah.
habe ich denselben Mann gesehen.
Wen jetzt, den Pfarrer?
Nein, nicht den Pfarrer.
Oh,
Es war derselbe Mann.
what?
Ich weiß das, weil er etwas am Ohr hatte. Das war vernarbt oder entstellt. Aber er war nicht einen Tag älter. Er sah genauso aus wie vor 33 Jahren.
Is it young Helge? Yep. No way! So that's our other hooded figure. Oh, that's not the end. I thought that was the end of the episode.
Was ist denn mit der Hütte? Ist da was Bestimmtes?
Nein, nichts. Danke.
Gern.
Well, I'll see about that. So Helge was the figure we saw come in here that other night.
Charlotte?
And I'm assuming...
Wusstest du, dass dein Vater 86 bei der Polizei vorgeladen war?
Nein, das...
Oh, that's the other connection.
Bin erst 87 nach Wien gekommen, da wusste ich noch nichts von der Hütte.
Wann war der genau?
Wo bist du gerade?
Wann war der Unfall?
12. November 1986. Die Kinder haben mich seit Tagen nur zwischen Tür und Angel gesehen. Die machen sich Sorgen.
Yeah, you should be worried if she's sniffing up your trail. I don't know. I don't know what you and your father are involved in, to what extent, but it's not looking good, man. Everybody's zeroing in on Helge now. I didn't expect him to be like the guy in the hood, though.
Papa, die Frage ist nicht wie, die Frage ist wann.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So 86 Helge is coming to and from as well as Noah, as well as this stranger, as well as now Jonas. That's the old testing room. So the testing is happening in 86, theoretically. The book again. Is he trying to intercept himself? Is that why he keeps going out there? Because he knows when he was there then? But he's trying to... But he knows he never can. Otherwise he would have. He wouldn't have done his deed if somebody actually was able to stop him. So maybe he's wrong in changing it, and he's just hopeful that he can change it, but he can't.
Aber nicht jetzt, sondern 1986. Ruf mich sofort zurück, wenn du das abhörst.
Figured it out. Or that element of it. Oh. Oh, has he just been trying to get to the cave? Oh. What in the world? So that's Noah. $1953. Another 30-year hop. 33 years. Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what to think now. I don't even know what to ponder. I just realized this was still on. I had to take a call for work there. So if you're watching the watch along, there's gonna be like a hidden cut. I had to take a work call. I guess I forgot to take the mic off. People are gonna be like, the fuck is going on right there with the rest of this? But my God, what the... Helge is the cloaked figure, but it's not our present day Helge. It's Helge from 86 who's been coming and going from this time. Took Yasin, took Mikkel, took Mads. Oh my Lord. And that's Noah, I guess, in 53. And we saw Helge is involved in 53 as well. A young Helge. Well, we don't know that Helge was touching that thing. We know that would be 53 Helge. But we don't know if Helge was in 53 when he saw that room. Because the 80s stuff that keeps to be playing in these rooms with all the stuff, you know, and the wallpaper, it wasn't there in that scene where Noah's in there writing that scrolling on that wall about 1953. We know that wasn't there then, but Charlotte found it in the present day, which means in 86, this room was where all this shit was happening. So that's our focal timeline is 86, it seems like, and someone's playing this weird long game across time and space using that as this facility, because we see a bed, we see Noah's hat on the bed, and that's seemingly here in the same place. It looks like the same room, same layout. But eventually, this becomes the electric chair room. Again, with a bed, similar layout, and a TV and all that stuff, and the wallpaper. But that's an 86 then, right? My God, this is frazzling my brain. And that still begs the question is, who is the stranger? Who's the one that's been helping Jonas? Because I don't think it's him now. They don't have the same color eyes. I finally got a good look at Jonas's eyes, and they don't match. Because he says he's got a larger role in this all to play. He's seen this all for himself firsthand. He's come back home. He knows that if he interferes now, he'll undo what's happening. He'd undo his own life. So that would have consequences. The stranger did seem very like, hey, no, don't do that. I mean, that could have also been preservation. I do not know at this point who that is or could be. But Peter does seem to know something's up and is looming over something. I mean, him and Trant are involved in this somehow. I don't know anything right now, man. I just know this is wild. I'm having fun, and everybody's zeroing in on Helge. But again, he's just a cog in this machine. Everything in Winden seems to be kind of connected in some way, shape, or form. I mean, the hospital had this plaque that has the image that Mikkel took with him that is also tattooed on Noah's back. You know, the priest runs that church. It's all connected to the power plant somehow, or a cult. I don't know. And maybe that's just like using the cave system to use the power plant as a scapegoat. And maybe the power plant's just not actually involved at all. Just coincidentally. And where did that door down in that cave go? Is that like a sealed off door that also reconnects to the cabin? Or into another facility? Or maybe the cabin is just like a in-between. Either way, Mads was at the cabin. Was held in that room. Had his eyes fried like we saw with Eric, who was put in, strapped into that machine. And whatever happened there did what it did. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna let this one play out. I don't have any huge thoughts right now, but everybody's converging at least in the same direction. But now we have like Jonas in play, who's got this knowledge no one else has, and this ability no one else but Helge, Noah, and a select few have. So he's going to be a key linchpin in figuring this all out. But for all he knows right now, it's just there's a time vortex in the cave that his father ended up in and got stuck living out his life. He doesn't know there's this greater machination just yet that's happening. But I'm sure he's going to start to put two and two together. See, my question is, did Mikkel just wander into the cave and stumble upon this, or was he taken and placed there or not? I don't know. And can anything actually be changed? Or is it all just set in stone, like I was saying? Like, Helge has tried at every turn to try to intercept and stop what's happening, but has failed, therefore it's still allowed to happen. Much like Jonas was stopped from changing anything to unright himself, because if he did, he wouldn't exist in the first place, if this had already happened. So events are going to play out no matter what, him talking about fate. I mean, there's multiple ways this could go. I talked about this early on. I don't know how they'll take this approach if time is something that is already set. The past, present, and future, and we're just watching this dance unravel. Or if someone can make the charge and just paradox everything into oblivion. I don't know. And I still think there's some weird reason, and I don't know if he's like absorbing the youth of the children or some crazy crap, I don't know. Some reason we focused on Noah's hand, because it didn't look like it matched the rest of his body. I could just be massively taking a leap there, but there was a weird focus on his hand in that one shot when he was in the car with Bartos. That's another thing we haven't followed up. How is Bartos linked into this whole thing, and what did him and Noah talk about? I don't know. We just have to wait and find out. Guys, what did you think of this episode? Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, And remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. Speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Scher, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korscon, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake and Trout, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for your continued support and everybody who's making the channel what it is today. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all next week for episode 8. Take care, everybody.